Hello there. We are under the hood of my 2022 Raptor, and I am about to unbox for the first time the new SCT tuning solution, which will give full custom tuning capability to current gen Raptor as well as 5-liter and all the other motor, eventually F-150s. This is also going to be the same process that's used on the new Bronco, you know, with SCT. So what I'm taking out right now is what you need to do your flashing. This is actually the first time I've opened one out of the box. Decided I better put it on video. So bear with me while I pull everything that we need out. I'm not going to flash the truck right now, but what I am going to do is just show you what's included in the system and what you have to do to flash it. So what we've got here, first up is a PCM cable. Now this is what is going to make it so you don't have to send your PCM off to be unlocked. Now we direct flash the PCM and you get vehicle info if you need it and data log off the OBD port like conventionally. Now to flash, what we're going to do is basically use SCT's converter to power up the PCM while also powering the X4 off the vehicle battery, and we're going to flash right into the PCM. You don't have to remove it from the vehicle. All you have to do is undo these 3 connectors and then hook up the SCT harness. Sorry, like I said, I just took this out of the box. The cables are still tied and whatnot. But it is very simple. You hook this guy in here, you make sure it's fully seated, and you clip it in. Now this has a serial end which is going to connect to the box here, which is what's going to power both the PCM and the device and allow you to flash. Now the X4, it has its own part number. I'm not sure if the X4 itself is unique. I would imagine it probably is, but you cannot flash this without getting the part number and cable for these trucks. It's one part number for all the trucks as well as the 2.7 Bronco. 2.3 Bronco is a little bit different, different PCM, different cable, but it's going to be the same process. So we are hooked up here. I'm going to show you what's going on in just a second. So we are now hooked directly to the PCM X4 that we know and use. Box PCM. Now all we need is power. Obviously you need to make sure that you hook up the right color to the right side. Otherwise you're going to break things. So you're going to hook up the positive then we're going to hook up the negative, and as you can see, our X4 is powered up. So this is what we're going to have to do to flash. It's an extra step. You don't have to take the PCM out, you don't have to take it out, you don't have to send it off. That is another type of solution with some other companies that works fine as well, but this is a little bit more steps, but it's easier to deal with. You can flash it on site if you're doing constant revisions. Really all you have to do is hook up here to flash. So a couple extra steps, not a big deal, not difficult. Don't be intimidated by it. And then data logging, like I said, is going to be right through the port like normal in the truck. So if I was ready to, which we're going to do soon, I would be flashing a base map in here. Once base maps are established, there's not going to be a lot of flashing, hopefully. I mean, unless you're changing between fuels and stuff like that. One of the things we do is we put a lot into drivability and try and make sure everything is pretty much perfect right out of the box. We would flash, we would then go back to the truck, unhook this, hook the PCM back up, and drive away. The unlocking process does add a couple of minutes while you're flashing. It's going to do that before it puts the calibration in, unlocking the PCM. And then it's going to just take a couple minutes to flash like normal. So it's a few extra bucks for the extra hardware. We're starting our tuning at like $6.99 with performance tune and the hardware. That's pretty stinking cheap compared to the other solutions on the market. We'll offer those too if you want, but for $6.99, a little bit more for boosted applications. We'll be doing Whipple and turbo trucks eventually. There's a lot of people that are playing catch up with the trucks now, being the only thing we could put on them so far as a Whipple. But that's going to be the first power adder we're going to go for. We'll do E85, all that good stuff, just like normal, just like all 11 and up F-150s is what it comes down to, with this extra step of flashing under the hood. Not difficult, not scary. Take your time, hook it up right, don't hook it up backwards. We're good to go. We'll have a little bit more on the tuning and the drivability and whatnot in another video shortly. Thank you. Bye-bye.